I say you are, it is who you are to rise early. It is who you are to go all in. It is who you are to choose discipline over comfort. And this is why 90 days matters, not because it is long enough to try, but because it is long enough, I tell you, to become someone. Now I speak to you plainly. This is not about hype. This is about physics. This is about momentum. And I tell you, my friends, most people never get momentum because they keep resetting. They do 3 days, then skip 1. They do a week, then fall off for 2, always starting over. Always chasing a spark, always waiting for motivation. But hear me, motivation, I say, is a liar. Motivation is fleeting. Motivation is a mood, and moods are unstable. But discipline, oh yes, discipline, that is truth. Discipline does not ask if you are tired. It does not care what the weather is like or what your friends are doing. Discipline moves, and movement, I tell you, creates momentum. And momentum is what turns hard into automatic. Momentum is what turns effort into flow. Momentum is what separates the man who keeps restarting from the man who rises. And once you cross that threshold, once the habits click, once the body adapts, once the mind sees proof, something magnificent, something glorious, something unstoppable happens, something flips. And now, my friends, the work starts pulling you forward instead of pushing you back. But you will pay the price. Oh, yes, you will. You must go through friction. You must go through friction. You must go through the part where it feels like it is not working. That, my friends, is the barrier most never cross. But I want you to remember, and I say it with power, resistance is not the enemy. Resistance is the signal. It means you are evolving. It means you are growing. It means you are rising. Think about it. Muscles do not grow without tension. Skills do not sharpen without repetition. Identity does not shift without friction. When it gets hard, when you want to stop, when the old habits start whispering, oh, that is the edge. That is where most people fold. But you will not fold. Not today, not this day, not in this phase. For you have decided. And a real decision, I say, is not about feeling good, it is about becoming great. Discomfort, yes, discomfort is the price of the next version of you. You will not get it without cost. You will not ease your way into transformation. You will pay in discipline. You will pay in focus. You will pay in energy. But once it is yours forever. That identity, I say, becomes your armor. That mindset becomes your fuel. And from that point forward, everything changes. The man who locks in for 90 days does not come out the same. He has trained his brain to obey purpose, not mood. He has practiced showing up when no one is clapping. He has rewritten the story from I am trying to I am. So I ask you today, my friends, do you play with the idea of change or do you become it? Because when you go all in, when you remove the exit and burn the bridge, you force your nervous system to adapt. You force your environment to shift. You force your habits to bend toward the standard you just set. That, I say, is how identity is forged. Not in one day, but in 90 consecutive ones. I say to you today, why 90 days? Why, I ask, do we commit to this span, this season, this window of transformation? I say to you, it is because 90 days is long enough to build habits, long enough to rewire your identity, long enough to rise above the multitude that drifts through life, sleepwalking, waiting for someday, hoping for decision. Yes! I tell you, 90 days is not magic. Oh, no, it is mathematics. It is physics. It is the law of momentum. And I say to you, 3 months, 90 days of radical, unrelenting consistency is enough to compound small wins into unshakable force. Enough to forge a man, enough to forge a woman who no longer answers to doubt, no longer answers to fear, no longer answers to comfort. Hear me now. Most people, most of them, they never get momentum because they keep starting over. They rise for 3 days, then fall for 1. They grind for a week, then rest for 2. They chase sparks instead of building fires. They wait for motivation, which I say is a liar. Motivation is fleeting. Motivation is unstable. Motivation is a mood, and moods come and go. But discipline, oh yes, discipline is eternal. Discipline does not ask how you feel. Discipline does not bend to your weakness. Discipline does not falter in the rain or in the cold, or when your friends sleep or when the world doubts you. Discipline moves, and movement, my friends, creates momentum. Momentum is what turns hot into automatic. Momentum is what turns effort into flow. Momentum is what separates the man who stumbles from the man who rises. Momentum is what turns repetition into identity. And once that momentum begins, once it clicks, once it takes hold, something magnificent happens. Oh, it happened. The work no longer pushes you back, it pulls you forward. But I tell you, the path is not without pain. The path is not without friction. You will feel the struggle. You will taste the resistance. And that, my friends, that is the signal. That is the fire that forges the steel. That is the mark of evolution. That is the sign that the old self is dying and the new self is being born. Now I say to you, my brothers and sisters, the math of 90 days is simple. Show up every day, do the work, make the sacrifices, embrace the struggle, and in that time, your mind sharpens. Your decisions become faster, your body responds, your habits take hold, your identity solidifies. And the man or the woman who emerges on day 90, they will be unrecognizable, they will be undeniable. Hear me today. This is the truth of discipline, the truth of momentum. The truth of radical consistency. 90 days is not long. It is just enough to rise above the ordinary, just enough to rise above the hesitant, just enough to claim your power, your focus, your destiny. And I say to you, do not waste a day, do not negotiate, do not falter, lock in. Burn the old blueprint, build the new, commit your body, commit your body, commit your mission, commit your presence, commit your soul. For 90 days you will rise, you will grow, and the world will see anew you, forged in fire, anchored in discipline, guided by purpose. I say to you today, if you wish to rise, if you wish to become unrecognizable, if you wish to claim the power that lies dormant within you, then you must build your life upon pillars. Yes, pillars that hold the weight of your vision. Pillars that bear the fire of your discipline. Pillars that cannot bend, cannot break, cannot falter. Hear me, my friends. There are 5 pillars, 5 actions, 5 commitments, 5 forces that will shape the new you over 90 days. And I tell you, each pillar is sacred. Each pillar is non-negotiable. And each pillar, when practiced daily, shapes the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit of the man and the woman who is determined to rise. Pillar 1, I say, is the mind. Yes, the mind, for you cannot outperform the thoughts you feed. Every day for 1 full hour, you will feed your mind deliberately, not with distraction, not with trivialities, not with the empty noise of the world, but with books that challenge you, ideas that stretch you, reflections that elevate you, journals that sharpen you, insights that awaken you. 1 hour a day, my friends, and your mind will become a weapon for clarity, a weapon for strategy, a weapon for greatness. Pillar 2, I declare, is the body fuels the mind. The mind commands the body. Every day you will move. 30 minutes, 60 minutes with intensity, with focus, with dedication. Run, lift, stretch, box, climb, hike, move, sweat daily, sweat out doubt, build pain tolerance, build strength, build the vessel that carries your standards, for a weak body cannot house a powerful mind. And a weak mind cannot endure the discipline of transformation. Pillar 3, I proclaim, is the mission. Yes, the mission. Every day you will build the dream, 1 brick at a time, 1 act at a time. For 90 minutes uninterrupted, you will devote yourself to your calling, your craft, your vision. No distractions, no scrolling, no noise, 1.5 hours minimum. If you do not yet know your mission, then your mission becomes finding it, exploring, creating, building. Moving forward until clarity arrives. And when you do this, my friends, when you show up daily, you are building what they cannot see yet, and they will feel it when it is done. Pillar 4, I declare to you, is stillness. Stillness, yes. For if your mind never rests, your potential never manifests. 10 to 20 minutes a day, my friends, you will sit, walk, or breathe in silence. No phone, no noise, no stimulation. Just you, your breath, your mind, your presence. For in this stillness, clarity is born. In this stillness, focus is sharpened. In this stillness, your ideas take shape, your mission is remembered, and your obsession becomes calibrated. And finally, pillar 5, I proclaim, is no negotiation. Hear me. No negotiation. You would do what you said you would do. Period. No excuses. No deviations. No faltering. No compromise. This pillar, my friends, is the backbone of transformation. It is the code that turns boys into men, that turns talk into action, that turns plans into reality. For most fail, not because they are weak, but because they negotiate with themselves. Not you. You will show up. You will endure. You will rise even when it is hard, even when it is boring, even when it is inconvenient. Oh, I say to you, the pillars are your foundation. They are the structure upon which your new identity will stand. Your mind sharpened, your body strong, your mission clear, your presence ground shakeable. These pillars, my friends, will carry you through pain, through friction, through resistance, through resistance. And when 90 days have passed, when the walls have been crossed, when the rebirth has occurred, you will stand tall, you will stand unbroken, you will stand undeniable. I say to you today, if you are to transform, if you are to rise above, if you are to become unrecognizable, then you will encounter walls. Yes, walls, obstacles, resistance, friction, tests of the soul. And I tell you, my friends, these walls are not your enemy. They are your signal. They are your marker. They are the proof that you are ascending. The first wall comes fast, I say to you, around day 7 to day 10. Oh yes, the honeymoon is over. The excitement fades. The fire of beginning dims. And the old self, the hesitant self, begins to whisper, it is too much. Take a break. You have earned a day off. But hear me, I'll say to you now, that is not true. That is the past identity begging for comfort. That is the voice of doubt, and you, my friends, must rise above. You must walk through it quietly, relentlessly, one discipline action at a time, each rep. Each page, each deep work session, you are chipping away at the old self. You are building the new, and every step forward is proof that you are on the right path. Then comes the second wall around day 30, and I say to you, this wall is sneaky. It is not pain, it is not struggle, it is boredom. The routine feels dull, the grind feels numb, no applause, no visible breakthrough yet, and many will falter, many will quit, not because they are weak, but because they doubt. Because they are tempted to start over, to tweak, to abandon what is finally working just because it is not exciting. But I tell you now, in the boredom, greatness is forged. In the monotony, power is cultivated. In the silence, the rhythm becomes habit. And your brain, oh yes, your brain is rewiring. Your focus is sharpening. Your emotions are stabilizing. You are becoming someone new, not in hype, not in flash, but in habit. And then comes the third wall I proclaim around day 60. This is where the rebirth begins. Oh, you will awaken and feel it. You will move through the day with quiet strength. You will speak less. You will act more. Your habits no longer feel like you. The resistance has softened. The voice that once said, this is too hard, is replaced by the voice that says, this is who I am now. Your body responds, your mind aligns, your mission moves forward, and at last you realize you are not the person you were. The old self has been left behind. The new self has emerged, and it is here in this place of rebirth that you see the fruit of your labor, the fruit of your consistency, the fruit of your discipline. Hear me today. These walls, these trials, these moments of resistance, they are your allies. They are the architects of your new identity. They are the fires through which the steel of your character is forged. Do not fear them. Do not evade them. Brace them. Walk through them. Stand tall against them. And when you do, you will see the man, the woman, the force you are meant to become is waiting on the other side. I say to you today, at last the moment has come. The 90 days have passed. The walls have been crossed. And now you stare. A new identity, a new standard, a new force has emerged from the fire of discipline, from the hammer of consistency, from the relentless march through resistance. You will awaken and feel it, sharper, quieter, stronger, your mind aligned, your body responding, your mission clear. Your habits no longer a burden, they are who you are. The old self, the hesitant self, the one who scrolled, who doubted, who waited, is gone, I say. And in his place stands a man, a woman, a builder, a closer, a force, not by chance, not by magic, but by the power of daily deliberate action. By the fire of consistency, by the unyielding commitment to purpose. The discipline you have lived has become your identity. You do not try, you are. You do not hope, you act. You do not wait, you build, and the world, yes, the world will feel it. They will not recognize you. They will not question you. They will witness the energy, the presence, the force that you have become. Oh, I say to you, my friends, this is what transformation looks like. This is what discipline yields. This is the fruit of 90 days of relentless commitment. And hear me, it is not the applause that makes you. It is not the recognition that shapes you. It is the silent proof of your action, the quiet evidence of your consistency, the undeniable truth that you became the person you said you would become. Now I tell you, this is just the beginning, for the rebirth is not the end, it is the launch. The foundation has been laid, the pillars have been built, the walls have been crossed, and from this place you move forward as one who no longer negotiates with weakness, no longer flees from discomfort, no longer waits for permission. You are the master of your life. You are the architect of your identity, and every step you take from this day forward is guided by the man, the woman, the force that you have forged in 90 days of fire. I say to you, rejoice in your rebirths. Stand tall in your discipline, walk in the power of your habit. Speak in the authority of your focus, for the old you has died and the new you has risen. From this day on, you do not chase the dream, you live it. You do not follow a path, you create it. You do not wait for a better version. You are it. I say to you today, there is power in silence. Yes, power in stillness, power in withdrawal, power in going dark. For the reborn self does not seek the applause of men. The transformed self does not cry for attention. The disciplined self does not need validation. No, I tell you, the new you speaks in action. The new you moves in proof. And the world, oh yes, the world cannot deny what it feels. Disappear for 90 days, I say to you. Let them wonder where you went. Let them guess. Let them assume you have fallen. Let them whisper that the fire is gone. But you, oh, you do not answer. You do not explain. You do not defend. You build Mercury. You rise, you sharpen, you create, and when you reemerge, it will not be with words, but with undeniable evidence, with energy that cannot be ignored, with presence that commands respect. The old self, the scattered self, the hesitant self will no longer exist. And I tell you, in this silence, there is focus. In this withdrawal, there is clarity. In this dark, there is light. For the new you does not perform for others. The new you does not act for praise. The new you acts because that is who you are born to become. And every act, every movement, every thought is aligned with the man, the woman, the force you now embody. I say to you, do not be distracted. Do not be drawn into the noise. Protect your energy as you would protect your life. Let nothing leak in. Let nothing drain you. The word will call. The old temptations will return. The old patterns will whisper. But you, I tell you now, will not yield. You are locked in. You are aligned. You are undeniable. And when the 90 days have passed, oh yes, when the work has been done, when the habits are forged, when the identity has shifted, then the world will see. They will see the man who does not negotiate with weakness. They will see the woman who does not bargain with distraction. They will see the force who does not compromise with comfort. And they will know, this is someone new. This is someone forged in. This is someone who has earned the right to exist in power. I say to you today, the time has come. The call is sounded, the path is before you. And there's no turning back. There is no compromise. There is no negotiation. 90 days to become someone unrecognizable. 90 days to rise above the down. 90 days to shed the old self, the hesitant self, the distracted self, and to step fully into the force, the power, the man, the woman, the builder, the closer, the creator you were born to be. Now is the time. I say now is the time to lock in. Now is the time to burn the bridges. Now is the time to remove the exits. Now is the time to decide once and to live inside that decision every day, every hour, every breath, every beat of your heart. For there is no room for delay. There is no space for hesitation. There is no mercy for excuses. I say to you, the walls will come. The resistance will rise. The boredom will tempt. The pain will press. And yet you will rise. You will walk through it. You will endure. You will prevail. For every act of discipline, every act of focus, every act of alignment, every act of stillness, every act of consistency will forge the armor of your new identity. And when the 90 days have passed, oh yes, when the fire has done its work, the world will see. And more importantly, you will see. You will see the power of your choice. You will feel the strength of your habits. You will hear the voice of your discipline. You will walk in the certainty of your identity. And the old self, the hesitant self, the doubtful self will whisper no more. You will no longer wait for motivation. You will no longer chase approval. You will no longer negotiate with fear. You will rise because that is who you are. So I say to you, do not wait, do not falter, do not turn aside. Make the decision today, mark the day, build the systems, eliminate the noise. Anchor your identity, lock in, go dark, embrace the fire, endure the wall. And when you emerge, you will not need to speak. You will not need to justify. You will not need to prove, for your life will speak. Your energy will testify. Your presence will declare, this is the man, this is the woman, this is the force who refused to quit. This is the life forged in 90 days of unwavering, unrelenting, undeniable commitment. I say to you, rise up, commit, lock in, become, and let the world bear witness not to your words, but to your transformation. For this is your time, this is your season, 90-day war. And when it is done, when you have fought, when you have endured, when you have persisted, when you have become, you will see that all along the power was within you. Yes, I say, all along the power was within you. And now, my friends, rise, 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 rise.